So hello everyone. So today I'm going to paint in acrylics. So first of all, after preparing my base, I'm sketching out my layout so that I can be sure that everything is in place, and after which I'm applying my darker values on the roads, on the trees, on the mountains, and then jumping off to the distant sky. I'm finishing it first because it is the furthermost part of my painting, and then coming on to the midtones of that hill in the background and the monument as well, and then coming on to the water, color of the water, then going back and forth to that building and applying some more midtones, and then coming on to the foreground, adding the midtones on the trees, on the roads. Basically, as you can guess, as you know, that sunlight is falling from the left, so I added the midtones on the right side, then adding the base colors of the cars and base colors of the buildings on the top, because the sky is reflecting on the building tops as well as on the cars. Now giving some darker values to the cars in the foreground, which are in a darker shade. So after that, I'll be jumping off to the building on the right side and adding the highlights on the roofs as well as on the walls of that building. So as you can see, it's it's looking really nice now. So now I'm applying some highlights at the distance, whatever whatever is present at the distance, and now coming back to the roads and applying the guiding lines. As you can see, I'm using this nearest grayish blue tones to show the guiding lines, as because it's also reflecting the color of the sky, and then adding some more midtones on the trees as well. So acrylics is opposite of watercolor, like in watercolors we are going from light to darks, and in acrylics we are going from darks to lights. So that's the game, and blocking in is the main stage where you decide your painting's outcome you know so now I added some ambient colors to the distant trees, the reflection of the sky to the distant trees, and some more highlights on the right side, building on the right side, and the distance as well. So now I'm adding the guiding lines which is present on the light patch falling on the road, so that it gives the illusion that light is falling from the right side and everything on path is shining from the sunlight. As you can see, I've added the sunlight, I've added the highlights on the left side of the cars which is present on the light patch. Okay, and then I'm working on the light reflections, the mid-tones, okay, which is coming from the sky to the dark, to the darker shades of the cars. And now I'm applying some details on the cars, like the shadow, the mirrors, and then some shades in the distant trees. You know, it's the opposite of watercolor. Like in watercolor, you always go from lights to darks, and in acrylics, it's the opposite. Like you go from darks to lights. That's the magic of acrylics because it's opaque and watercolor is a transparent medium. The reason why I chose this painting, because I really found the lighting condition interesting, and I really wanted to paint this after seeing the reference. So for those who are imagining where is this from, this is from San Francisco, USA. I really love the perspective of this reference. Like the road is getting a bit inclined as it is going towards the end, as it is vanishing. I really love this reference. And now moving forward, I'm adding the brake lights of the cars close to the foreground, and then adding some shadows of the cars on the roads. And I really love the way the light is falling on the road, which is affecting the cars as well. I really love the lighting conditions. And now moving forward, I'm adding some of the highlights wherever needed. And as you can see, the painting has taken shape. Now I'm going to reveal the painting, remove the masking from both the sides, after which it's going to look very interesting. So talking about the painting, you always get to learn something whenever you paint. Like each and every painting of yours gives you some knowledge, some ideas about the treatment, the application, and everything. You get to learn new things from your paintings every time you do it. So the more you do, the more you learn. So I hope you all like this painting. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel, support me, and share it. Thank you. Bye bye.